Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Traders Club. Today's Wednesday, February 8th. We're going to start off looking at Bitcoin, see what it's doing. So right now on the 2-hour chart, it's printing a sell signal. It has not closed yet. So this could turn into a bullish candle if it does break through this trend line here. But if it does close here with this sell signal, we can see some action probably back down to the 22,000 mark. On the 4-hour, we're still in the buy zone, but it has not broken through this trend line. Also on the daily, we're waiting to see that sell confirmation. We have not seen it yet. So we are still in a short-term bull trend. Moving over to Ethereum. Not a lot of action going on Ethereum. It is coming up to quite a bit of resistance around $1,700, not able to break through that. Maybe it does today, we'll see. So we're keeping an eye on this one, no active trades. Now getting into Algorand. This is a trade that we took yesterday and then got out of it right around break even, given the fact that we didn't see any follow through off of this trend line and it could bounce, and that's what it ended up doing. So it's always important as you go through the trade, if it's not working out the way that you were expecting, to get out and either break even or don't let this thing run through. But that's also why we have tight stops here. Next one we're going to take a look at is Render. So we did take this one yesterday. Looks like we were able to call the top, which is pretty good. Was expecting it to come up to 2.2. We got our entry at 2.18. So right now we're in profits about, I think, 13% or so on Render. What we could see is this come down and then come back up to retest the trend line before seeing more downside action. Really depends what Bitcoin ends up doing. But so far this trade's looking like it's working out. Could see a total of a 30% move to the downside. So we're watching this one. May take profits and look for another re-entry later today. We post all of the updates in our Discord channel. There's a link below. If you like the content so far, please like and subscribe to the channel. Next one we're going to take a look at is Sandbox. This is one that we were watching for a few days. It did hit our target and we got out at 12.5% on this trade. And I was not expecting this, but it just broke through and went on a tear. I think it had about a, let's see, 30% move yesterday, which is pretty wild. Never complain about taking profits though. Not going to go broke doing that. Where you will get into trouble is think that this is just going to run forever, and then you realize that it's back where you entered or much lower. So always good taking profits. Our goal is 10% a day on our trades. And if you can do that consistently, you're going to build up your account pretty quickly. Next one we're going to take a look at is Mana, Decentraland. It's coming up to quite a bit of resistance around 0.82, somewhere around there. Could look for a decent shorting opportunity there, but it is trading within this channel here. So could go all the way up to around 88, maybe even 90 cents before seeing some downward action again. So not an active trade on Decentraland, just watching it. Solana. All right, let's see what's going on with Solana. So we have on the daily, we have a sell signal. I think this printed yesterday or 2 days ago. And on the 4-hour, we just hit a buy alert. So right now we have some conflicting indicators here. We're waiting for this one to see a little bit more. The daily sell indicator is fairly strong, so I'm gonna wait for some sort of move here, maybe even retest $25 and look for a shorting opportunity up there. We'll keep you posted in the Discord on this one. Dent came right up to the point of resistance we called out at 0.001, and it also printed a sell signal. This is a good trade. I'd be looking for, depending what it does, around 0.0099 potentially getting out there or somewhere around there for a 7% or so target. This could break through and see about a 10%, but it really depends what's going on with Bitcoin. So just make sure once it reaches this channel, bottom of the channel, that you're considering taking profits. Next one we're going to look at is Cardano. So zooming out on the daily, just so you guys can see this, Cardano has been in this channel for quite some time, and it's coming up to the top portion of the channel. Could be a really good shorting opportunity here with a tight stop above the recent high, a 2.7% stop with an entry at 40 cents. And if it does break through this trend line, we could see some significant movement to the downside. But again, taking profits around 9%. Polygon just broke through and made another new high, came up to this point of resistance, and it did go through it. But zooming out again onto the daily so we can take a look at this one. This is the point of resistance here. This is the recent high, and it just broke through it a little bit. So we'll see what happens, but it still is trading within this channel. So until we get a confirmed breakout on that trend line, we could see some more downward movement back to the bottom of this channel, or maybe around $1.20. Next one is Cosmos. Waiting to see this one go back up to the trend line for a potential short up here around 15.80 cents. We'll keep you posted on that one. Zilliqa, again, has been trading within this channel, within this this flag, and looking for it to come back up to the top of this trend line for a potential short around 10%. Binance is in my opinion, a pretty good shorting opportunity here. You want to keep a tight stop because if we zoom out on the daily, we can see that it's coming up to a point of resistance here on this trend line. And if we have a tight stop, it could be an opportunity for a pretty good profit around 10 to 13% on this trade. If it does break through this trend line to the downside, we could see that. If it breaks up, we could be seeing some pretty significant new highs, maybe up to $360 or maybe even up to $400. I personally think that there's more opportunity to the downside and have this breathe for a while after this run, but we'll see what it ends up doing. Next one we're going to throw in there is Tesla. Even though this is not crypto, it's coming up to a pretty significant resistance line right here at $197, looking for an entry around there, and then a stop of $204 with a 13% target profit. Last one we're going to take a look at is crypto.com, or CRO. It's making a pretty good bull flag right here, which tends to break to the upside. What I'd like to see is hopefully rejection off of 0.084 cents, come back down, retest this one more time where we'll try and look for an entry, and then look for that to go back up and break through to new all-time highs. I'm sorry, not all-time highs, but new highs recently. So that's it for today. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the channel, and look forward to seeing you in Discord, where we're posting live updates and trades every day.